Right, so this is the second part of the video series all about how to look after your hips as a cyclist, right? So thinking about our cycling and what it's doing, it's putting us in this closed off position for the hips, and we're really not getting our hip into this extended position like this, okay? So for me, it's a lot of tension and tightness down the front of the thigh. So this next tip is a stretch. Makes total sense for the front of your legs, okay? But there's a right way and a wrong way of doing it, and I feel like if we can just kind of like talk it through, let you play with it, and maybe by doing so you're going to feel what we want to feel. All right, so I'll just demonstrate it. We're going to send this leg forward, so I'm going to stretch my right front of the thigh. Give yourself some balance support because it's not a balancing act. Lift up the foot at the back and then find your stretch. Okay, now there's a few things we want to do here to really enhance it. Number one is to imagine our pelvis is a bucket of water and just rotate it backwards, okay? You want to just tilt the pelvis and spill the water out the back, right? That will bring on this front thigh stretch a lot more, and when you do it right, you'll know, okay? So have a shot of that. So I'm going to do that for you right now. Use the mirror to see what's happening. I'm rotating my pelvis back, bringing on more stretch in the front. The next thing to do is just send the hips forward. Really gently. Now, I did say this is going to be a bit of a quirky video series. We're going to really think about our breath and feel like you're breathing through the pelvis and not up here. So send your breath down into the pelvis and just sort of let go of any tension you might be holding down there, okay? So, and on the exhale, I can maybe get a bit more forward movement of the hips, but make sure you don't lose that tilt backwards of the pelvis, yeah? And hang out here. Don't be afraid to hang out, spend time, a minute, 2 minutes even. And it's not like a 10-second job, you're done, right? This is just really relaxing into it. Now, if you see what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch arms and use this one. So now I'm getting an opening up more of this side, so that can do it. But I think for now, just pop your hand on a bench, and that'll really help get more opening of that tissue in the front of your thigh. All right. You can enhance it even more by pulling your knee back towards your bum and sending your hips forward, just to kind of get what's called a reciprocal contraction. So you're making your hamstrings work, but you're also making your quads work. And when they both work together, you get an effective stretch effect. And then the other one to do is a bit of switching on and off the muscles. So we can push my foot into my hand. That's bringing on the quad. So I'm kicking my hand about 40%. Hold that for 10 seconds. And then exhale and relax. And as you relax, you might notice you can get a bit more out of the stretch, okay? Practice it, play with it, send in any messages or any comments that you want to tweak it a little bit, let me know. But that's it, part 2.